I was working on an exterior elevation for a project. The client wanted a short canopy over the entry, but later they asked for a canopy that covered the entire storefront. I had to manually stretch this canopy so they are spaced out correctly. Then a week later they changed it again. I knew I was wasting time and had to streamline this process. Using the block command, I turned this canopy into a dynamic block. I started implementing dynamic features. The first one I added was the parameter linear. So I clicked an endpoint right here and my other point right about here. So I renamed this parameter canopy width, and the action I needed was the stretch. I was able to add a quick grip to stretch my canopy like so. I needed a way to also automatically add rows and have them spaced out equally. I created first some visibilities by adding the visibility parameter and placed my visibility option here. That way, when I went to my visibility states, I could create different options for the number of rows, 2 rows, and so on. I needed to copy in some rows, so I went to the 3 rows option and copy one of these rows and place it exactly in the middle of my canopy like so. Now, once I had changed to the 2 rows option, only 2 rows were showing. When I changed to 3 rows, 3 were showing. The problem was when I stretched my canopy, the middle row wasn't moving accordingly to keep it center. So the way I fixed that was by adding a action called moved. So I selected the existing canopy with the same associated grip and selected the middle row. I press enter and had a moved action. When I tested this, the middle row was moving but not keeping center between the 2 rows. So what I did is then change a setting called distance multiplier on the property palette. When I tested this, the 3 rows canopy was working perfectly. I needed to add more rows for a larger or wider canopy. So for the 4th rows, I applied the same procedure. Next time my client asked for a different size for my canopy, all I gotta do was utilize my canopy dynamic block and quickly stretch it and add the number of rows needed. What task could you streamline with a dynamic block? Maybe a railing, a window detail, or something else. Share your ideas.
Huge thanks to our patrons who make these tutorials possible. If you want to download all our AutoCAD blocks, macros, files, then check our community link below.